Hello, welcome to Prime Sports with me, Razak Musbau. Let's start off in the Ghana Premier League, where Kumasi Asante Kotoko suffered another season-denting defeats to Great Olympics on Thursday, earlier today, at the Wafa Park in Sogakope, in match week 28 of the 2023 Ghana Premier League season. The Bokopan Warriors couldn't build on their 2-1 win over league leaders Aduana FC over the weekend and conceded two first-half goals to lose 2-0 on the day.
Referee whistles and Olympics will get us going this afternoon here. It looks like it will be Lamte, and Lamte sends it in. Chance for Infege, cleared by Adomako. He gives it away to Lamte. Lamte sends a cross in. Link up play. Osei's cross in. A chance for Olympics, and that's the first goal. Michael Osei puts Great Olympics ahead. Clinical finish from the striker. But that was a very good delivery from Christopher Nete. Interesting celebrations from Osei. Here's Michael Osei. He swings the ball in onto the head of Michael Kwekwose, his namesake, but unable to get the right connection. Brilliant idea from Osei to swing the ball in onto the head of Kwekwose. Osei to Nete. Here is Christopher Nete. He still hangs on to possession. Michael Osei on his left foot. Asari, and it's a goal. Olympics have their second. Great Olympics to attack after Asari had collected that corner. Olympics, 2-0 Great Olympics. You want to give credit to Christopher Nete. Good work done. Osei with an effort and an accuracy where to put the ball onto the part of John Tedeku. Tedeku squares it for Lamte. He's in the box, back to Tedeku on his right foot. He gets it wrong, but Lamte goes in, saved by Asare. Morrison doesn't get contact, it's cleared by Lamte. Infege. Here is Lamte. Can he pull one back? He goes down. It's a dive and it's a yellow card for Lamte for simulation. Infege did well to get to Lamte. First touch, the second touch was poor, so he decided to go down without any contact. So let's see. No contact. Lamte. It's over. Great Olympics came, they saw, and they've conquered Kotoko in Sogakope. The Porcupines.
Well, the win moves Great Olympics to 15th on the league table. Improving their chances of avoiding the drop in the Ghana Premier League. And Kumasi Asante Kotoko continue to be at 5th place on the league table. Now, let's do some sprinting stories now, where former Jamaican sprinter Asafa Power teamed up with Sports Equity Lab and Swiss Sports Footwear Company to organize a speed clinic. The speed clinic was part of Sports Equity's 4-day Max Velocity Speed Summit, targeted at improving feed to boost performance of young athletes. My colleague Michelle Quinn was there and came to this report.
Asafa Powell was joined by Lauren Seagrave, one of the world's most sought-after speed coaches at the University of Ghana basketball court, where coaches and student athletes were taken through techniques to improve their speed and bursts.
So we want to put your thumbs on the front of your hips. Thumbs on the front of your hips. Now flatten your back against the ground. Hold for 5 seconds.
Lauren Seagrave is an American coach with over 50+ years of experience, gathered from professional teams and bodies, including athletes like FIFA, AC Milan, Juventus, Barcelona, the NBA, Chicago Bulls, Olympic and Paralympic athletes from Italy, Canada, Belarus, Jamaica, Sweden, US, Ghana, Brazil, and a host of other countries. He's also been involved with the US National Football League, the NFL.
This is not a workout. It is a clinic, which means it's a seminar, and they're here to learn how to become faster. They're not here to get tired. And so we're going to be doing a lot of teaching during this time and really try to impact not only the athletes but the coaches who are in attendance so they can take this information back home with them and continue to work on it and become faster. Well, the reason why it's called Maximum Velocity Speed Clinic is we're going to work on maximum velocity technique, and this is maximum speed running. And then this translates down into acceleration ability, which we're not going to be able to go through at this time. And then the other component of speed is multi-directional speed, which is acceleration, deceleration, change of direction, and reacceleration. And that deals more with team sports.
The sports clinic was organized by the Sports Equity Lab, an NGO focused on the scientific approach to maximize performance in sports. It was founded by Dr. Yetsatsuakli Osonu, a Ghanaian, former national long jump athlete. She represented the country up until 2016.
When I was training with the national team, I saw 3 gaps. Number 1 was the science-based coaching. Number 2 was the inclusion of all athletes, including athletes with disabilities. Lauren forgot to mention, he was my coach. And in my training group down in Florida, we had Olympians and Paralympians mixed into the same group, all learning from the best. Why can't we do that here in Ghana? Have an inclusive sports environment where people with disabilities can also participate. And the third thing I saw was the absence of true professional coaching. And so we're trying to fill those 3 gaps in order to change the paradigm for sports here in Ghana.
So specifically, what's Sports Equity Lab bringing to this?
Thank you.
Now on to Asafa Powell, the former 100-meter sprinter, who has run under 10 seconds more than any other athlete. 97 times he did that. And hinging on the performance of Benjamin Azamati, he believes Ghana needs to do more to equip its local potential.
Well, I think that speaks a lot for itself. We're on a basketball court, like you said. And it's quite disappointing to know that there's no facilities. In Jamaica, my track club, we train on the grass, and we don't have the best facilities, but there are facilities in Jamaica that we can use if we so choose. But we just choose to use, what we have, at the club. So, we have a lot of facilities in Jamaica, and so you can see how we get to produce, all the athletes, So it's quite disappointing. I think, a lot can be done.